There's this new thing called a paperless office environment. So here, my IT story is, I come from Excel spreadsheet and QuickBooks. I have a guy now that semi-retired but works half-time and lives in South Carolina. So we're remote, we have that remote kind of problem. And the paper files were killing us, honestly. We're running maybe 100 to 125 orders a month. We had a file for everything, and there's a piece of paper for everything that went on with every single order. We had all those kind of problems going, right? And they were limiting us on what we could do. I hired one of my son-in-laws to come and work because he's a really smart kid for 5 months to dig us out, move us into a new website, start researching different platforms and looking. And then I met Samantha in April at a power meeting, saw the presentation and said, hey, it was obvious that it could be helpful to us. Yeah, so then we made a cutoff date. It was July 1. So it took us 2 months to decide and a month to say this is the date. We started actually using it about June 15th. And we cut over completely on July 1. So that's a little over, 3 months now, I think. Yeah. I've also hired 2 new people for office staff in this time frame. I'm gonna say I think it's way easier to train new people into commonsku than it was any of the systems that we used before. Rich is 68, has been in this business for like 35 years. So he's got pages and pages of questions about how things work in commonsku, but he's using it every day and his productivity's up, right? I think that's remarkable. It's very intuitive, helps with the pricing. Aaron, your internal trainer, brought us up to speed in pretty quick order. It surprised me that it took as little time with him as it did. The other thing that surprised me is that I'm gonna say I think all the promises that I was made have been kept. And that doesn't always happen in the business world. That's kind of a big thing. When I have had concerns, I feel like I've been heard. And I like that it's a growing organization and that changes are being made. Improvements. It's pretty cool. Over the years, IT is the biggest pain point in our business. Just the design of servers and the network and keeping it all operating and all of those kind of things. I believe that commonsku can greatly reduce the stress points in all of those issues for us. I don't expect to have the kind of problems like we had before. And I think that's a huge thing as a businessman. And it's going to be different now. And I like that a lot.